Hey everybody, welcome in to Sports Live in the 215. Today we'll discuss the Flyers and Rangers game from last night. The Flyers lost this hockey game 6-1, but I thought overall they played well. Um, the Rangers got at least 3 or 4 um, bad bounces to kind of go their way, and it was really hard for Sam Ersson to stop the puck and things like that. Um, the puck was just deflecting all sort of different ways, what and it can be hard on a young goaltender to kind of stop the puck when there's so much traffic in front. The Flyers defensemen have done a tremendous job at preventing net front screens, so Urson or any other goalie that they had on the roster can make stops this year. But uh, last night the Rangers were just in perfect position for screens and tips and things like that. So it was just one of those unlucky nights where everything seemed to go the Rangers' way, and the Flyers just didn't have any more magic left. Their 6-game point streak was snapped. However, I still have faith in Danny Briere and the front office, and John Tortorella and the coaching staff, and Sean Couturier and the players, and the organization as a whole. I think we'll be fine. One loss does not break a season unless it's like in May or June, when you're in the thick of the playoff race. And as I look at the date on my computer, it says 1/24/2025. So I I certainly don't think this season's over, but it was just a disheartening way for the point streak to end by being blown out. And yeah, um, such is the nature of the NHL. Even though the Flyers did play well, um, the Rangers got a few more of those big bounces to kind of go their way. Those lucky bounces that are the difference between a win and a loss. And yeah, I thought on a whole, I thought only really 3 of the 5 goals were Urson's fault, because they got one empty netter to ice the game. Um, so and then there were 2 that were kind of just lucky bounces, or there might have been even 3 that were lucky bounces. But I still have faith in this guy. He's been just absolutely fantastic since the Flyers have started this little streak, and hopefully tonight we start a new one when we play the New York Islanders. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I know the players are chomping at the bit to finish off the home and home with a big 2 points, and hopefully they can do it. I still I still have faith in this hockey club. Just what I've noticed just from watching this team is, like, on the bench, you can just see, like, the guys love playing together, and that's a key component to a winning team in any sport. Like, I've been on winning teams and I've been on losing teams, and um one one key thing that the winning teams have that the losing teams don't is not only talent, but they love playing together. And that's what we had at Hartford in 22 when we went to the World Series. Like the guys just loved playing together, and and it it ended up like we obviously ended that year with a trip to the Junior College World Series. So um, team chemistry is a huge part of team success. Obviously, it's not the only component, um, because if it was, every team that had good chemistry would inevitably win. Um, but the Flyers do have a ridiculous amount of talent, um, as evidenced by the fact that they jumped on the Rangers 90 seconds into this game, and um, unfortunately, the Rangers responded very quickly, and the Flyers tried to counterpunch, but they just couldn't find the back of the net after that first 90 seconds off the stick of Travis Konechny, um, which is unfortunate. But one thing I know about this team is they know how to bounce back after a loss, and it's their veteran guys who have been there for a while, and John Tortorella and um, his veteran-laden coaching staff that teaches the young guys that, like, how to bounce back after a loss, how you pick yourself up and dust yourself off. And that's what this Flyers team has done an incredible job of. Maybe not so much early in the year, but recently they they've they've done just a great job of responding after some tough losses. They come out that next time they hit the ice, and it's guns blazing, and they just come out on fire. So hopefully the same thing happens tonight when they face the New York Islanders on Long Island. Um, I I just like I've said, I just have so much faith in everybody involved with this team, to the training staff, to the coaches, to the players, to the GM and president of hockey operations, Danny Briere and Keith Jones. I just feel like this team, they know how to respond, and they know what it means to be a Flyer, and how to win in this city. So I'm very excited to see how they do respond tonight. It's going to be a fun watch, and I certainly can't wait for it. This team, they just have that fight in them, and I'm really looking forward to see not only um not only how they respond, but how quickly they respond. I think I think that's evident of a good hockey club, is or a good team really in any sport, is not only how you respond, but how quickly you respond after a tough loss. So it'll be interesting to see how the Flyers do respond. I think I think they'll jump on Patrick Waugh's team very quickly. Like they'll score a quick goal as if to say, like, you are not winning this game. We're taking it from you. Even though this is your building, this is your barn, like, we're winning this game. You have no chance. You have absolutely zero chance. And that's what the Flyers need to say. They need to come out with a strong first period and set the tone early and often. If they do that, they'll definitely win this hockey game, because if you can get one or two quick goals on a team like the Islanders, um, a team that you've really handled well um, recently, you can really you can really just kind of put your foot on their neck and just stomp down on it, and not let not let them up until the game is over. So hopefully the Flyers can do that, and if they do that, maybe it might take them, it might take one of their veteran guys like starting a fight to kind of get the boys rolling, get the boys going, and um, if that does happen, and hopefully whoever does start the fight puts up a strong showing or has a good hard shift or a big hit. Any one of those things can really get a team rolling and get the confidence of the bench, get the confidence of the coaches. And that would be huge for the Flyers, especially after a tough blowout loss. And I even hesitate to call it a blowout loss because the Flyers had lots of scoring chances. They just couldn't solve Sisirkin except for at that 90-second mark. After that, they really struggled to find the back of the net, which of course is frustrating, and um, hopefully they'll come out with a couple strong shifts to start this hockey game tonight against the Islanders, and we'll definitely see how it shakes out. I'm really excited to see this hockey team play again um, after kind of laying an egg against the Rangers. Uh, I just, you can just tell they're pissed off at the way that game turned out, but with all intents and purposes, or with all intent and purposes, they I believe they played well, and I know those guys feel it too. So that 6-1 score really didn't tell the whole story. And now sometimes stats do tell the whole story, but the Flyers outshot the Rangers. I want to say 36-30 in 3 periods of play, even though or actually it might have been 48-42. I I don't have the stats in front of me. Um, but yeah, like I thought offensively they played really well, and hopefully they can rebound tonight, and we'll see how it shakes out. Um, and with that being said, as always, go Flyers.